Welcome to ExamEdge.com, the industry leader in online test preparation. Please take a few minutes today to watch this video to show you how to take your practice tests. You will need to be logged into the system, so if you have not logged in, click on the Login button in the top right-hand section of the page. Once you log into the system, you will go to your My Test page. If you are logged in, simply click on the My Test link at the top of the page. The page will load and give you access to all of the tests you have purchased. It will default to the last test you worked on. If you have other exams, you can switch topics by selecting the correct exam from the exam list. Before we talk about taking the exam, here is a little information about the My Test page. Below the drop-down list of your exams, you will see the passing score for your exam in a green font. Below is the list of practice tests you purchased for that topic, including information on the test mode used, the date it was taken, and your score. The My Test page is color-coded. The practice tests in green are exams you passed, and the practice tests in red are exams you have failed. There are 3 clickable spots on your list of practice tests. Practice test name is where you click to start or review the exam. Scaled score. An icon displaying a completion certificate for the practice test is next to the scaled score for any completed exam. Reset. This button will allow you to reset or retake the test. When you reset a test, it will be moved to your test history for review at a later time. You can access your test history by clicking on the View Test History link above the available practice test dropdown. If you wanted to take the Praxis Algebra 1 practice test, you would select it from the available test dropdown, and then all of your practice tests for that subject will appear. Let's switch back to the SHRM Certified Profession exam for this example. To take a test, you would click on the corresponding test button. We will take the free test in this example, so click on the Free Test button. Once the test loads, you will see you can run the test in 3 modes. Timed. Timed tests are just like the actual certification exam. They help you feel the pressure of completing the exam in a strict time frame. No time limit. With this option, you can sit back, take your time, and think about the question before answering. Explanation. The questions act as a study guide, giving you the option to see the answers as you take the test. Study guide mode is an effective way to review the test subject matter before you take the exam in a timed format. For this example, we are going to take the test in explanation mode. Select the mode by clicking on the correct radio button and then click the Start Exam button. Once you start the exam, you will see the page is broken up into 3 sections. The top section is the navigation section, where you can review questions you marked, go back to a question, jump to any question, and go to the next question. The center section is where the actual question is located. The upper portion of this area will include the question and any additional information like passages, images, and calculators that may be required to answer the question. Once you know the answer to the question, you can select the correct response. Since we are currently in explanation mode, the correct answers and a detailed explanation are displayed by clicking on the Show Explanation link. When you're ready to go to the next question, you will click the Next button in the navigation menu. That will take you to the next question. You can follow that process for all of the questions in the exam. I'm going to pause the video and complete the exam. Now that we have gotten to the last question in the exam, click Continue to the end of the exam to get to the grading page. On the grading page, you can end and grade the exam, and you can also provide feedback to the editors simultaneously. Once you end the exam, it will be graded and it will be sent to the exam review page. You can see your grade and a list of the questions you got right and which you got wrong. You can filter the result to only show you the question you got wrong to assist you in the review process. To go to a question, select the specific question and click Go to Selected Question in the navigation bar. On the review page, you can see the questions, what you answered, what the correct answer is, and a complete explanation of the answer. To move forward, you just need to click the Next button in the navigation bar. If you decide to see all the answers, you will click on the Summary button and change your filter to include all answers. Close your test, click the X in the upper right-hand corner. After completing the exam, your My Test page will update your exam score. If you need to print a certificate, click the certificate icon next to the scaled score to get your completed certificate. If you have any additional questions, click on the Contact Support button. Complete the form, and someone will get back to you. Good luck with your exam.